Alright, here we are. Let's see, what is today? August 18th. Hopefully this isn't a big issue. I mean, obviously this is going to be out in like a fucking month, 3 weeks, something like that. I might actually have to, well, it doesn't really matter. You'll see. Alright, so what we're going to do today is we're going to get rid of the sliders. I want to go, because I want to get the freaking seat as low as possible because it sits higher than I want. So we're going to take out the sliders. There's really no point in me having the ability to move forward with the seat, just because it's already pretty far forward. I do believe we're going to pull the carpet. We're going to pull the carpet on this side. We'll see how that goes. If hopefully like the floor is not too bad. I don't think there's too much, but we'll see. And we'll go from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this thing unbolted. And weld up. I'm probably going to use some, I've got this stuff that Paul bought, the freaking 1/8 inch thick freaking plate armor, and I'll cut some strips out of it and then probably do it that way. Yeah, let's fucking do this. I'm pretty excited for this. The tablet, update on that. Fucking awesome. I used it like last night. I love it. Freaking love it. I wish I would have just done it this way in the first place. I don't know what the hell I was thinking with that little freaking floppy dick thing. Yeah. And then I just met another Fiero enthusiast. I didn't really film it, but I took him out for a spin, and so that was cool. It's always nice to meet other Fiero enthusiasts and just generally car people. I like meeting car enthusiasts, so it's always nice to be with like-minded people. That's why I like going to the hill and stuff. Alright guys, enough blabbering on. Let's do this. Alright, well, it's out. It's right here. I took it out in the position it was in, so that way I can use that to get some measurements and all that. Yeah. I'm probably going to try pulling the carpet out first. See how that looks, because maybe if it's good, then I can just slap some paint on it if it needs it. So let's take this out first. We gotta take off that seat belt, and then we'll be good to go. Alright. So there's like these, like, there used to be like this like little drain thing. Like a little floor drain. This spot's obviously rusted out a bit. So we're gonna have to do a floor patch there. I'm probably just gonna, I can either patch those up with holes. I can probably just weld that one shut. So we'll shop vac all this rust out because it's just sitting in here. And we'll cut out what's bad. And yeah, we'll see. We'll go from there. Yeah, let's get this thing cleaned out. Alright, so I wire wheeled it. This is where we're at. We're gonna hit it with the flap disc now and try and get it more. And then, so this one looks pretty good. This one I might just like silicone a plug over maybe. But that one we're gonna have to chop, and that one we're definitely gonna have to chop. So let's continue on. So let's flap disc this and get everything looking good, and then after that I'm not sure. We're gonna probably cut those out, cut that one out, and I'm gonna cut the pieces that we need for those, and we can get those welded in. And yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. So let's keep going. Going great. So I'm working on getting the what you would call it out. That's why it's so fucking smoky. The seam sealer. We got this one pretty cleaned up around. So now I know where the good metal is, so I can cut. This one's definitely good. And once this clears out a little bit, then I can keep going. But yeah, this is exciting. It smells terrible. Very terrible. So let's keep going. Alright. So this is what we're looking at. That, and I just found a little bit right there. Otherwise everything else looks pretty good. I'm gonna wait for the drill to charge up. I'll hit it with the wire brush again. I'm probably going to get this hole cut, get that hole cut, and then I might just like put a sliver in that one. So let's do this. So I got one done. Cut the hole out, and like I got this edge. Used like the vise, did some fancy work, so that way it sits flush down all the way around. Hopefully it'll make it easier to weld. I was gonna do like cut it to the same size, but I think this will work better. And then we'll just have to like seam seal it on the other side. Technically I think we should be welding it from the bottom. But this is how we're gonna do it. So, and then we'll just seam seal on the other side. Hopefully that'll do. Yeah, hopefully that works. So let's do this. Let's get this one welded in. Then we'll move on to those. So this one's cut out. And that one's cut out. That one ended up cutting bigger than I wanted to, but whatever. There was actually a little bit more rust there than I cared for. So, yeah, let's do this. Let's get this chopped. Being graphic, but I cut my finger. We got like, let's see. Yeah. Of course, chucked a piece of metal. It cut me. So let's get this cleaned up. All right. So we got this guy is in. We got this side fully welded, and then it's tacked all the way around. I just got this one cut, and I made the hole a little bit bigger, so that way there's a little less under there. I'm thinking I'm gonna run to Walmart. I need to get some welding wire, or I need to get some weldable primer, and then of course I need to get fucking welding wire. So yeah, so we're gonna run there. We'll get that weldable primer. I probably should have bought that for that shit, but whatever, too late. I know I can still access it from the bottom, but yeah, let's run and get all that shit, and then we'll be right back. All right, so that one's welded in. Got that one welded in. That one's welded in. We just got to do that one. But what I'm gonna do, I just cleaned all of this. I'm gonna paint it with some rust reformer for like the little spots that are still rusty. I've gotten all the loose stuff off. That's what this stuff tells you to do. So this should make this. I'm gonna do like this and back. So let's get this painted. All right. So that side, we got that one welded in, and that one, if you can see it. So I just cleaned all that again. So now we're back at it. So let's get that painted. And I'm changing my mind. We're not going to do the C-bracket thing today because I don't feel like doing that. But we might end up making a foot plate down there because I like to drive with my flip-flops. So I take my flip-flops off. So I drive barefoot. So I might put like a board down there to keep it flat. So we'll see. But let's get this painted. All right. So it's back in. Looking sweet. I got to sit in it. See whether I want to do the foot stuff, but I'm gonna let that paint dry for a little bit. But I gotta clean some stuff because there's dust all over everything. So I gotta clean all that shit. So let's do that. So we got 3466. So 204. $185. So 19 pounds. So we just took out 19 pounds right there. 19 pounds. So I don't know how to do 30. So 34.66 minus 19 pounds. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, keep going. All right. I didn't end up doing that because I ain't got any aluminum. I don't want to add in. The only shit we got is 1/8 inch steel. I ain't about to freaking drill a bunch of holes in that to lighten it up. Screw that. But yeah, turned out good. I put my seatbelts back in the dangerous spots. That way when I crash the car, I crash my spine. America. Yeah. I think that's it. And then eventually we'll do the other side. I see that we got another, like the rust spot that was back here, that's on the other side, but that looks like that's all that is for that side, so that'll be nice. You know, it still sucks, but yeah. It's gonna be like, comment, subscribe.